Y'all see the title, man. Let's get to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been almost a year since the day that Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole during practice at Chase Center. And honestly, I'll be
rock this shit. And I ain't gonna lie, his pops is trying to jump in down too. So Draymond, don't let me catch you with some shit like that.
the first to admit, I was completely wrong in my initial assessment. I thought they'd get over it sometime during the year, and that maybe it'd take a month, maybe 2 or 3 months at the most. And my reasoning was because not only were they teammates for 3 years and won a championship together, but they were going to see each other pretty much every single day for the 2023 season, and that they were going to battle alongside one another on the courts several times per week. But obviously, I miscalculated. And this was completely evident when Poole pushed Draymond aside during the recent playoffs. Feelings lingered, trust issues emerged, and although I hope the two mend their relationship sometime in the future, I can't say for certain that they will. I mean, just look at MJ and Scottie Pippen. MJ took shots at his former running mate in The Last Dance, and since then...
Where did he take shots at him? I never seen no clips where he took some shots at him. Y'all let me know. Is this guy bugging?
Scotty's been going on a world tour of trash-talking Mike. Then, this may be completely unrelated, but then Jordan's son started dating Scotty's ex-wife, Larsa.
Not at all unrelated. It's perfectly related.
I don't see how this situation between the two Bulls legends could ever be mended at this point.
Bro.
And I bring that up because, as of the moment, even though the pool party is now a wizard, and that Draymond is still a warrior, it's just getting messier and messier between the two with no real end in sight.
Let's see what's up.
Recently, Draymond Green went on a podcast talk with Patrick Beverley, and he sort of reignited this whole Poole situation by saying,
You usually ain't just triggered by something like that fast, to that degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a team, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody on my team triggering me, in an instant. We know stuff that you don't say amongst men.
So obviously, as you could imagine, that soundbite got around the internet really fast, and it just so happened that Jordan Poole's father heard every single
I told you. I haven't seen that on the
word that came out of Draymond's mouth. So he felt like he had to stand up for his son and tweeted, "I'm stand on this. That is some BS." JP was his guy, and
I ain't gonna lie though. Draymond might be able to whoop Jordan Poole pops. Jordan Poole pops look like he got too much mobility. You know what I'm saying? Draymond think an NBA player, he got a little more. He work out every single day. He's in shape, all that. If he go more than 30 seconds, 30 seconds more than that, he probably gonna be tired of this shit. Draymond go, wait, what's up? Real shit.
I'm staying on this. That is some
NBA
BS.
stamina is just a little
JP
different.
was his...
he's a professional basketball player. I ain't gonna lie. You better bring him up top. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Poole pop and bring him up top. You know what I'm saying? Or grab him up. You know what I'm saying? Really, you know what I'm saying?
Guy, and he avoided me all last year. He's a soft... And I'm standing on this, and he didn't apologize to me and my wife. So he lame, and me and him can meet anytime he want. Well, as everybody expected, just as fast as that tweet reached Draymond, the 6'6" former Defensive Player of the Year quickly replied back on the social media platform. "That's so cute. It's impossible to avoid you in arena for a year, champ. I gotta get my family from that family room every game. And stop using those words. They usually don't go over well amongst men." So anyway, of course, this type of news went around the whole basketball world, and when Gilbert Arenas heard it, here's what he had to say.
Hey, low key, he's basically saying that's the type of talk that got your son up.
Fake shit, though.
When I started seeing these tweets and this news, I thought to myself, dear Lord, this incident happened almost a year ago. Why is this still going on? And then I remembered there's still two really important questions that haven't yet been answered about this whole situation, which sort of fuels the whole story. And those two questions are, number one, who exactly filmed the whole thing and sold it to TMZ?
Facts.
And number two, what in the world did Poole actually say to Draymond?
Now I heard, this is what I heard, y'all. This is what I heard. I heard he said something along the lines he was fucking more bitches than him at Michigan or something like that. Correct me where I'm wrong at, because I know I'm going to get it wrong somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He said he was, you know what I'm saying, basically hitting more girls at Michigan college. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy went to Michigan State, and there's a rivalry there. Some stuff like that. He was basically a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, you could go to Sacramento next year. That's why I'm about to get more money than you, all that. Like, he was talking. He was talking his shit. And then you push him. You know what I'm saying? Like, ass fake. What's going on there? You trying to
number
push me
one
so
first.
crazy.
The Golden State Warriors organization said they were going to do a full-on investigation into who filmed the whole debacle because, honestly, if it wasn't on tape, it wouldn't have been nearly half as bad. Facts,
and that's one reason why I feel like Jordan Poole acting like that too. He just taking it. Everybody see that now. He like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It was done in the dark coming to light anyway. You know what I'm saying? I know he probably didn't want people to see it, but it is what it is, my brother. Like, I don't know. I ain't never been knocked out, so.
In fact, people were dismissing the whole thing until that tape came out. And as we all know, it wasn't the physical pain that's causing emotions to linger on, but instead it's the emotional pain. And that gets amplified like 100 times when the whole world gets to see it on replay for the rest of eternity.
That's a fact.
About who filmed it. As of today, the Warriors organization, despite doing an investigation, still doesn't know who filmed it.
You know what I'm saying? And Ticket TV, I think it was the one that was saying this on Player's Choice. I think he right, bro. I think the Warriors put that out on Draymond, man. He said they put that out on Draymond to lower his price, basically. You know what I'm saying? Now he has less value, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's what Ticket said.
But Dwight Howard and Jake Paul actually chimed in their own thoughts on who the leaker actually was.
Isn't there like some sort of intern that films every practice so that they can watch it back? It was definitely the intern, right?
Yeah, that's true, but a lot of times you might not know who the intern is. I think they paid the intern a lot of money to get the videotape.
TMZ dumped $50K. That's the most viral TMZ video this year.
Hold on. It was $50K. I heard it was more.
Bro, probably more. I'm saying $50K at least.
Just look for the
Sheesh. No wonder they try to come up with a quick bag and a pot in there. Like, oh, I got this. What is this? This is some gold right now. This some diamonds in my hand.
It cannot be $50K. It's no way I'm giving up my job with the NBA, with the Golden State Warriors.
That's true.
For $50K. It gotta be way more money.
That's a fact too, though.
Man.
That's a fact too. $50K is a quick, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's a quick, you know what I'm saying? In the real world, that's not 6 months, a year. What you 50 million probably gonna be gone if you keep it in the buck.
I'm curious to know just how much TMZ paid for that tape and who that specific person was. But they
an intern, but an intern is someone that's not getting paid, right? If I'm not mistaken. So it makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? Wow, he would go ahead and do that. Like, nah, I'm not getting paid for nothing I'm doing here. Y'all got all this money coming in and out the NBA. I'm gonna get this little video right here. You know what I'm saying? I need my back.
They probably signed some NDA agreement that his or her name never gets out, because if it did, that intern will probably have a difficult time getting another job. But anyway, on to question.
And it'll probably be, some people will probably be mad. Well, never mind. He didn't really do nothing too bad. Like, well, some people crazy, you know, there's crazy NBA fans out here that'll be tight that he just disrupted, you know what I'm saying? Something going on, you know what I'm saying? You never know, bro.
Question number
probably
2.
Chatting, but
what did Poole say to Draymond? If this question was answered a while back, this wouldn't be much of a talking point anymore. But because it wasn't answered, it's still fueling the situation. Like, for example, we all know what Draymond said to KD on the bench back in the 2019 season, and because of that, it fizzled out quickly within a few months. But just on a quick side note, according to what Draymond said in that recent podcast with Beverly, it wasn't any one thing Jordan Poole said that led to this, but a slow burn of dialogue over a period of time. And that's probably true. I mean, according to Logan Murdoch on the Bill Simmons podcast, All the established guys had some vision of a problem with Poole. Man, I still can't believe this happened right after the Warriors won a championship. But anywho, following the aftermath of Jordan Poole's father and Draymond's tweets, an account called NBA Centel with a blue swish reported that Kevin Garnett called out Draymond and said, "Draymond punching JP is like a senior punching a freshman who's half his size,"
That's
and
a
then
fact,
walks
though.
around talking himself up as if he's like
That's
that.
a fact, though.
Come try me, Dre.
That's a fact, though. You know what I'm saying? And bullies get bullied. You know what I'm saying? I never liked the bully shit, but from what I like heard, bro, it seems like Jordan Poole was he was barking up the wrong tree. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it sounds like. But I also understand that there's a narrative going around that Draymond tends to only pick on players that, you know what I'm saying, a little smaller than him, and he thinks that he could so-called bully, I guess you could say, you know? But, yeah, man.
Well, Draymond, who's a part of the new media now, saw this pretty much immediately and replied, "I tried you when I was a rookie, KG, and you started talking to yourself like I wasn't talking to you. What's that like? The freshman picking on a senior that's double his size?" Then he tagged Garnett's account. Well, I'm not sure when Draymond realized it, but next season. You see, the Wizards and the Warriors have played each other twice per season over the past few years, and I suspect the same will be in 2024. And if I were a
Might
betting
get chippy during those games. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tuning in too. That's a fact. Chilling that motherfucking TV. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll probably go watch it on one of these apps.
man, I'd wager that the NBA world would be tuning in for that game
Of course,
for
you know what I'm saying? I'll pay
more
for
than
the
just
app.
basketball.
Spectrum. Okay?
And speaking of the
That's a king
Wizards, in a
service, but
recent
yeah, that's what I
introductory
watched on it.
interview, Jordan Poole was asked about the whole Draymond situation, and this is what he said.
There's obviously been, much conversation about Draymond, going back to obviously the preseason incident. Even postseason, they were pretty adamant that they felt like it really impacted what went on last season. What is your just general perspective on how much of an impact the Draymond punch had on last season, and how is it left now with him?
Crazy. Like
and
calling
then
it the Draymond punch is crazy. I just gotta say that.
Punch
bro.
had on last season, and how is it left now with him
right.
and them?
Yeah, I mean, we're in Washington now. Playing with Kuz, great dude.
That's Jordan Poole. He's asking that too. Nah, I would have been. Yeah. That's a W answer. Way to be professional, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I probably got mad at this. Like, yo, gang. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not enjoying the Poole situation. but if I was, I probably got tight. Like, yo, bro, what's up, bro? I just got knocked out a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'll just say I got knocked out a year ago, gang. That's old news. Old news at this point. You know what I'm saying? Come on. We in Washington, we here to play ball. I'm here to really get buckets. Really go crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say.
Honestly, guys, I'll be rooting for the Poole party in 2024. I don't think the Wizards will do too well based on the roster as a whole, but the man is still the Poole party in my eyes, and I hope he goes on to average like 25 to 30 points per game and puts the NBA on notice. Then when it comes to Draymond, it'd probably be better for him at this point to really stop talking about the incident. And aside from that,
it's corny, bro. It's corny. Like, we get it. You know what I'm saying? Well, but also, Fluent made this point player's choice. Y'all see I watch player choice a lot. Hell yeah. But Fluent made this point. Draymond is probably just doing this to get clicks on his podcast. And I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he his career coming to an end, things of that nature. He gotta find his next venture, I guess you could say. Shout out to Fluent from Players Choice, man. If y'all enjoyed, y'all know what to do. Click on the last joint. Turn on post notifications. I'm out there, bro.